Hi lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make one of my favorite Nigerian soups, and this is Ofe Onugbu, also known as bitter leaf soup. This is a traditional soup from the eastern part of Nigeria, especially among the Igbo people. We'll start by preparing the proteins. I like using a variety because each one adds its own unique flavor and texture to the soup. Today I'm using beef, cow leg, tripe, or call it Shaki as well, stockfish and dried fish. So since cow leg and tripe take much time to cook, I'll be using pressure cooker to cook it first until they are nice and tender. While that's cooking, I'll go on to slice the beef into bite-sized pieces and then transfer it into the pot. Season that with some salt and stock cube. Add enough water to create a rich stock, okay? Then leave it to cook. Once the cow leg and tripe are soft, go on to add them to the beef. Next, wash the stockfish thoroughly with hot water so that I can remove any dirt and soften it slightly before adding it to the pot. I'll also add some dried fish at this stage because it helps to build a really rich smoky flavor. Now it's time to add the palm oil. Add that and give everything a good stir so the oil coats all the meat and fish beautifully. Now I'll season again with a little more salt and stock cubes. Cover the pot and let everything cook together. Remember to stir it occasionally so the cocoyam dissolves properly and nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot, because it can stick so easily if you don't stir it. Now while that's cooking, I'll prepare the flavor base. I'm blending crayfish, scotch bonnet, and ogiri. So ogiri is a traditional fermented seasoning that gives the Ofe Onugbu its distinctive, authentic flavor. If you've ever had properly made bitter leaf soup, chances are ogiri was one of the ingredients that is responsible for that deep, rich taste. It makes a huge difference. Like, you can't just make bitter leaf soup without adding ogiri. You won't get the vibe at all. So once blended, go on to add that to the pot, stir everything together, cover it again, and allow those flavors to combine beautifully. You can be testing the soup to check for seasoning and consistency. So be checking that from time to time. If it needs a little more salt or water, this is the best time to adjust that. And finally, it's time for the star ingredient, the bitter leaf. Remember, the name of the soup is bitter leaf soup. So apart from cocoyam, bitter leaf is one of the main ingredients because it is bitter leaf soup. So this is its soup. I'm going to add that now because I want it to retain its flavor while still cooking through properly. Give everything a real good stir so the bitter leaf soup is evenly distributed and cooked properly. You don't want it to be too hard, or you don't want it not to taste okay. You want the flavor of the soup to soak into the leaf. So add it now, cover the pot, and allow it to cook. I also like adding a second batch of dried fish at this stage. The first batch was for flavor, while this one, it stays in the soup just for the chunky pieces. I just love when I eat, I can, bite some of those things. So you're gonna get those delicious bites when you're eating the soup. I love getting them. Now, I usually call them gallops, so that when you're eating, everything is hitting the right spot. You get the meat, you get the fish, you get the stockfish, and everything is going okay. So just leave everything and allow it to simmer for a few more minutes until the bitter leaf is fully cooked and all the flavors will come together, and that is it. Just look at that. The Ofe Onugbu is ready. This is rich and it's thick and it's delicious. This is how it should be. Now it's time to serve that up. Dish that into a bowl and enjoy it with your favorite swallow. You can have this with pounded yam, fufu, eba, semo, or any swallow you love. Is your choice. And that's how I make my delicious, authentic bitter leaf soup from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for delicious Nigerian recipes. I will see you in my next video. Do take care. Bye.